Thousands of people use public transportation to get to and from every day. That's no exception for Jacksonville residents. Nearly 130,000 people in Jacksonville use a transit system there per year. The city has two different routes that service over 60 stops across the city. However, some residents say the bus routes ignore primarily black communities. WNCT's Elizabeth Tu looked into the issue and spoke with city leaders who say that's simply not the case.
Residents living here in the historically black Belfour community say they feel ignored by the transit system.
The reality of the situation is there is no bus that serves this community.
Some residents say certain areas of Jacksonville are underserved by the transit system. Pearl Nazareth says she has no choice but to walk down Harkett Street to get her food.
The bus don't come down here, but I'm used to walking.
She lives near the Belfour community. There is currently not a transit stop there. The closest is off York and Harkett Streets, and some residents say that's too far.
No, the bus's purpose is to serve the community, and it's not serving this community.
The transit system runs on two lines across the city, sticking to main thoroughfares. Residents from neighborhoods across the city, not just in Belfour, must walk to those stops or call the paratransit.
It's kind of the best balance between convenience and timely travel time.
The city sent out a survey to Belfour residents 3 years ago. 60 responded. Only 15 said they would use the transit system at least 3 times per week.
So we try to serve the populations throughout the city without regard to any ethnic background.
Folks here say better transit is a necessity for their community.
There's so many people that work right in this community that don't have a way to work. So if they want to uplift this community, I really feel like they need to make sure that they got a transit.
The city is proposing adding an additional line that would create a stop at one of the entrances to the Belfour community. Much of the cost for the new line will be paid for by federal and state funding. The new line is slated to start in March. In Jacksonville, Elizabeth Tu, 9 on your side.
The city needs more bus drivers in order to operate the new transit line. Officials say a lack of drivers is contributing to the delay in its service. They encourage anyone looking for a job to apply.